Yay! Alright, so going to seniors info this time, I didn't really know what to expect that we were going to be doing. I knew that we were going to be writing soap notes after each visit and different activities we were doing. So each time that we went, we had an activity that we did with the participants, and I had to figure out what was therapeutic for the client, how it was therapeutic for the client, and then what skilled intervention I was giving. So during the activities, I had to try a lot of different ways to engage the participants. Sometimes things didn't go as planned, but most of the time it was really great and a really good experience. So during the Christmas card activity, I kind of had to grade that for some of the people. So for two of the people in my group, they had a hard time initiating actually doing the activity. And so I graded it for them by cueing them step by step on what to do. So, okay, choose a piece of paper. Okay, now choose a card. Okay, now put the card on top of the paper. And every single step. Okay, this is where you glue it. Put the glue on this side. Stick it down. So I had to, I graded it by cueing them for each step of the activity. For the next thing that I graded was the baking, the cookie baking activity. So we had one person crack the egg, another person pour the mix in, another person melt the butter in their hands and put that into the bowl, and then this is also, they could kind of have a rest between instead of just doing all the baking, one person doing all the baking themselves. So then to mix the dough, we sat in a circle and had them stir it for as long until they started to feel really tired and their arm would start hurting, or they're like, okay, I need a break. Then they would pass it to the person next to them, and they would stir, and so on. We just went around the circle a few times until the dough was all mixed together. So that was a really good way to incorporate some social participation and also grade the activity for them as well. And then today we had was Veterans Day, and we had a group exercise activity for the veterans and for everyone else. But when we were doing different things like marching and jumping jacks and push-ups, and we graded. Everyone had this activity graded for them by doing it in a chair. Some people did stand up to do this, whether it was like the marching or jumping jacks. We had a few people, but most of the people did it in their chair, and this is the way we graded the activity. The exercise was having them sit in the chair. And overall, the activities all went really well and were received really well by the participants, and it was a really great experience.